Up on Look Today. Well, Saratoga City Council hears over 2 hours of public comment regarding a zoning change for the Saratoga National Golf Course expansion. And our cameras were at the meeting. Plus, Saratoga Springs Mayor Joanne Yepsen opens her campaign office, and we are at the event. And Burger King in Glens Falls recently renovated their downtown restaurant, but did not seek planning board approval. Now, I've got those details. It's all ahead on Look Today. Welcome, everyone. I'm Jay Hood Jackson, and here's a look at what's making news today in Saratoga, Warren, and Washington counties. Well, in our lead story, the public comment period at the Saratoga City Council meeting last night regarding a proposed ordinance change was scheduled to last 15 minutes. Well, 2 hours later, the council finally had to close the comment period. Now, it's been a roller coaster ride for residents and officials that are both for and against the Saratoga National Golf Course expansion. The latest twist came after the planning board suggested a change in the zoning ordinance that would create a golf resort. Now, under the proposed amendment, a golf resort would be acceptable in the Greenbelt area of Saratoga. Well, groups such as Sustainable Saratoga have fought for months to persuade the council not to change the ordinance. They feel doing so would ruin the city and the country atmosphere. Well, after the public comment period, the council voted to table the vote until the next meeting. If you were unable to attend the meeting, we will air part 1 tonight on Look TV starting at 8 p.m. Now, changing from news to weather, after another exciting, warm summer day, what's in store for the rest of the week? Well, for the latest, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast. And back to the news. Well, Saratoga Springs Mayor Joanne Yepsen opened her campaign headquarters this afternoon. She is seeking her second term as mayor of Saratoga. Assemblywoman Carrie Warner, fellow candidates, and supporters were there to see the headquarters and hear a speech by Mayor Yepsen. The speech included a pledge to run a positive campaign. The launch of the headquarters will also begin a 3-day food drive for local pantries. The attendees, by the way, were also treated to ice cream from Ben & Jerry's. We spoke with Mayor Yepsen about her campaign.
So what I need are a group of dedicated volunteers, and obviously we have a lot of them. So this is a nice size office, and it's a great location, and it's going to be very busy over the next few weeks.
Now, Mayor Yepsen is facing off against Republican challenger John Safford in November. Well, Look TV will air 3 Beyond the Headlines dedicated to the mayoral campaigns. In other news, the Saratoga County Board of Supervisors have approved a new director for the Saratoga County Animal Shelter. Jason Hayes will take over as director. The position had been left open since June of this year. Hayes was a volunteer coordinator at the Mohawk Hudson Humane Society. Well, now, you might recall, the animal shelter has come under scrutiny in recent weeks after volunteers commented on unsanitary conditions. They started a petition which had over 150 signatures. Well, also in the news, the renovations to the Burger King in Glens Falls are complete. However, the Glens Falls Planning Board chairman isn't happy. Chairman Dan Bruno said that the planning board approved changes for the signage for the building, but were never presented with changes to the building's facade. Now, that's because Code Enforcement Officer Jim Buxton said that Burger King didn't need to seek approval because the changes weren't extensive. Buxton made the statement after Bruno compared the Burger King renovations to recent work that was done on a Stewart's in Glens Falls. Well, Buxton said that it was his determination not to require planning board review over a year ago, and that was a decision that Glens Falls Mayor Jack Diamond agreed with. Now, it's important to note that the Queensbury Burger King had to go through the Queensbury Planning Board when they made similar changes. We'd like to know your thoughts on this. Share them by heading to our social media pages. Well, still to come, Berkshire Bank's Kenneth Sieber is here to talk about the event Networking for a Cure, tomorrow night at Longfellow's in Saratoga. Plus, Liz Cassidy is here from the Alzheimer's Association to discuss the 5th annual Blondes versus Brunettes game, which is coming up this Saturday at Skidmore College. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, or join us for an interview, give us a call at the hotline. The number is 798-8000.